Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, let's explore how to draw a cute little lion. But this time, we're going to use some grungy texture brushes. We'll aim to give the illustration a very traditional, almost handmade look. We'll be using brushes with a lot of texture, so the illustration doesn't end up looking too digital or flat. Instead, it will have a natural sketchbook-style feel, like something you'd see in a whimsical children's book. So let's get started. Step 1. Setting up the canvas. First things first, let's start with a blank canvas. I'm taking a square canvas with pixel dimensions of 3000 by 3000 pixels. Tap on Create. Now, before we start drawing, let's add a nice base texture to our canvas. Head over to the Layers window on the right. As soon as you create a new file, you'll see two layers, Layer 1 and Paper. Layer 1 is where you'll be doing all your painting and drawing. The paper layer is where you set the texture and color of your canvas background. Tap on the white circle next to the paper layer to open the paper settings. Here, you can change the color and texture of your paper. Enable the texture toggle, and this will unlock a few more options. I'm selecting an off-white color instead of the default white. This gives us a more natural paper effect. Under Texture, Infinite Painter automatically loads the texture I last used, but you can click on that texture image and choose from a wide range of preset textures. I recommend keeping the opacity low, around 10 to 20%, and adjusting the depth and scale to your liking. Step 2. Sketch. Now let's start with a rough sketch. I always like to sketch using a red or brown color instead of the usual gray or black. It adds warmth, and later on, it blends beautifully when we use the color burn blending mode. Tap on the paintbrush, go to the Pencils category, and select Old Pencils. This pencil has a great texture. I love the grainy effect. It really feels like we're sketching on rough handmade paper. Start with a round shape for the lion's face. Extend the bottom part of the circle for the jaw. Add some beady eyes and a big button-like nose. Now draw the mane. It's like a big upside-down egg, wider at the top and a bit pointy at the bottom. Don't forget the ears popping out from the sides. My drawing is a little too big. I won't have space to draw the lion's body. No worries. Select the sketch layer, go to Tools, Transform, Basic, and adjust the size and position. Pro tip, you can create shortcuts for your favorite tools just like I have. Tap and hold a tool from the toolbar and drag it to the top to pin it there. Some of my favorite tools are the Paint Bucket, Lasso Tool, Transform Tool, and Symmetry Tool. Now that we have space, let's complete the drawing with some cute little legs and a tiny tail. Keep the style rough and sketchy. It's all about that textured, handmade vibe. Step 3. Color blocking. Tap on the sketch layer and change the blending mode to color burn. You can also reduce the opacity slightly if needed. Create a new layer and drag it below the sketch layer. Choose a nice golden yellow for the lion's skin. I'm using the dry ink brush for color blocking. It gives beautiful rough edges. Create separate layers for the body and the mane. For the mane, go for a bright maroon or Indian red. Again, the dry ink brush is perfect. It adds that yummy, irregular texture. I'm loving how this looks already. Add another layer right at the bottom and paint a shadow with a grayish blue. On another layer, use a light cream color for the snout and paws. Use the smudge tool to blend these areas into the golden yellow skin for a soft transition. Step 4. Adding texture. Now let's spice it up with some texture. Try the stucco roller brush from the paint section. Tap and hold on the yellow area to pick that color. Then shift it slightly on the color wheel to get a darker shade. Use this darker tone to paint over the face and create subtle, delicious texture. Tip: turn on Alpha Lock for all color layers before painting over them. This keeps your textures within the shapes. Repeat this process on the main and all shadow areas, using different shades and brightness to make it look rich and handmade. Step 5. Highlights and final details.
Uh-oh.
Oops, I totally forgot the nose. No worries, create a new layer and use the dry ink brush to paint it in. Alpha lock the layer and use the stucco roller again for that textured finish. Now let's add some highlights using the thick filbert brush. Use it on a new layer to paint highlights over the mane, face, and paws. You can create rough, patchy strokes or long, blended ones, depending on how much texture you want. Use the smudge tool generously to soften any harsh edges. Finally, it's time for the details. Switch to the dry inker brush from the pens section, not to be confused with the dry ink from the paint section. Use this for drawing finer lines like the beady eyes, eyebrows, hair strands on the body and mane, some sketchy outlines here and there. And voila, it's done. A yummy, grungy, textured, cute lion, perfect for a whimsical children's book or just for fun. Will you try this out? If you do, don't forget to post your artwork on Instagram. I would love to see what you create. Thanks so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to get notified whenever I post a new video. Till then, bye-bye, and keep creating.
Hi there, welcome to my channel.